Howdy, people, Bart here, and welcome. As the title suggests, just some casual gameplay. Felt like streaming, don't know why. So, yeah, just kind of working on this character a little bit, on this account. Trying to farm up some better gear to at least be suitable enough to farm with. And yeah, just dumping some garbo. Need to get the gear score up so that I can get one more of the shields to get ready for the Division 2. Those may have been decent weapons. Don't know. Don't care. The build that I'm running right now is a 4-piece Tacticians, 1 piece being classified, the rest being normal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 pieces, so I can get the improved skill haste, skill power, and the bonus from whenever you're making hits with bullets. It's giving you 1% bonus to skill power. What I need to do now is dump off so I can see what the base is, and I'm just gonna dump out. Usually there's 2 guys over here. Yes, thank you, have a nice day, enjoy that. You're shooting me. Oh no, you should run. Okay, so the stack is gone. So the base of what I have is, with this build, is 215,000 on firepower, 3929 on firearms. Kind of try to balance it a little bit more than my norm. Normally with this kind of build, I'm stacked everything into skill power and electronics, but I do have a little bit of toughness and a little bit of gunplay just to keep this dude alive. But with the 4-piece Tactician, I'm getting those bonuses, and then the non, which is 2 pieces of Final Measure. And one of those pieces being, which I meant to put this in the stash there, but one of them being classified, which is nice because I can stack these even higher. This still needs a lot of work to tweak it up a little bit. I could probably, if I had enough stuff, I could just keep improving this item, and it may help towards getting my gear score higher, because he is at 278 right now. Got to get it to 290 is where the intermediate goal is. So this one, each of these stats can be set to 1401. The armor can be improved a little bit, I think, but I got 6% skill haste on it, meaning that I've got 2 pieces on that. That's giving me exotic damage resilience. I would just as soon rather have, well, this is my only classified gear piece for Tacticians. Is stacking skill power and electronics plus ammo, but I'd rather have this as a ninja bag and be able to run everything a little bit different. Weapons wise, just running a Pecan and M1928 because I like them, and I'm running the M45A1 for a pistol because I like it. Other weapons that I've got hanging about, the LSW, I actually have talents that I can use this with, so I can use Talented, Adept, and Determined, which is nice. I could use all 3 on the LVOAC, all 3 on this M700 Tactical, 2 out of 3 on this. I just picked this up, I haven't respec'd it. G36, I could use all 3 on that. So all the weapons, I could use all the talents on them. A Thompson, all except for one of the guns, but I can just respec that and it'll be fine. But I can use the Competent, which increases weapon damage is increased by 10% for 15 seconds after using a skill. Constantly using skills, so whether it's a Seeker or a Turret, I'm deploying skills pretty regular, so I'm getting that. Every kill performed while the signature skill is active extends it, and I'm not so much worried about commanding right now, but whatever. Hip fire is increased by 11%. I don't do a lot, but it's handy whenever I get bum rushed by melees. Now the pecan, I probably need to just go ahead and get rid of this one and use a different one, because I'm not able to use any of the talents except for this. But it still does a hell of a good job. I'd probably be better off using that, but as you can see, stats wise, pecan is still giving me a little bit better on the firepower. I probably got more, but we can walk in here and check my stats real quick. I hadn't looked at the pecan. The rest of the guns are pretty well set for using the stats on them. Not as important since I'm not using the weapons as much. I like doing videos where they I run the missions on hard mode or even some on challenging mode with my main character. God, I hate this part where it slows you down to a walk. Whereas I could do these missions, all the missions in hard mode without using a weapon at all. So let's see. Do I have another pecan in here? Got a house. Can't use the stats. Not worried about that or that. RPK 74. And Vector. I haven't looked at that one. Custom 44. Could use all the stats on that one, but I'm okay. Let me look, see what's in the vendor downstairs. I don't know how many Phoenix credits that I get. I keep burning through them for just trying to get classified gear pieces. So I keep burning through the Phoenix credits. So I have how much? 1489. It's not gonna be enough to buy another box, but this pecan, talented and skilled, this would be a better option. So I'm actually going to go ahead and buy that one just for the hell of it. And then what I'll do is I will take this one, go into it, strip it, and I will take this one and equip it. And let's go ahead and upgrade it. Muzzle. Stability is always a good thing. Accuracy I'm not worried about. Optimal range I'm not worried about. That one's actually pretty good, but I don't need the headshot damage. Critical hit, accuracy, and stability. I'll come back to that if I need to. Run that. That's going to give me critical hit chance and damage, and mag size. Let's see here. Reload speed, while still giving me mag size. Might actually be a little bit better. Let's run that for the hell of it. Rate of fire is nice too, but I'll take the mag size. And optic, accuracy and headshot I'm not worried about. Stability I do want, so we'll run that. And then what I'll do is take this other one here. Let's go to a loadout and overwrite my loadout. Go back into my inventory, and now I am going to dismantle this one. It gives me one division tech and one weapon part. Ooh, delightful. LVOC, what am I missing on this guy? Magazine. That's great, we'll put that on there. Even though we're not using it, it takes that part out of my basic setup and gets it out of the damn way. Division 2 does the add-on parts differently. As I'm going through all those stats and all that stuff, like the weapons mods, and I can actually look at it right here. All these weapons mods are done differently. You're not going to have two different scopes of the same type with different stats on them. this is always going to do this, this is always going to do that, and so forth. Not as crazy about that, but it doesn't let these weapons mods don't take up inventory spaces. So all these extra pieces, parts that I got laying around that I don't need, these are each taking up one spot in my inventory. So I'm at 46 out of 120, which isn't bad, but, you know, it could be better. So let's get into actually blowing some shit up. What are the other dailies? Lexington on challenging. Mike can do that one. Let's give it a try. I don't care. If it's too much in challenging, then whatever. With this loadout, this is what I'm saying is, with this gear set, it's not as strong as my usual build on my main account and main character and everything else. So not quite as strong. I'm going to leave the pecan in instead of using the Thompson. These guys are going to hit harder and throw lots of grenades. But I can stack my tactician's points really quickly. These guys are going to take more hits to take down. Just really want to keep them from getting behind me. That should clear these two guys down pretty well. Don't get behind me. Alright. That's actually one of the two bad spots. Pick up our turret. And believe it or not, that's actually one of the harder parts of this, with this kind of build. The other one is going to be the actual rooftop, and normally whenever I'm in a group, I perform things one way. Whenever I'm solo, I do it a different way. And doing it solo in challenging mode with this kind of squishy build, not the easiest. So, deploy the Seeker, and then I put my turret right here on that chair. And this usually does a pretty good job. It keeps them off of me. I can stay pretty well hidden behind the door. If we get a grenade thrown, then I can actually step back. Then move back in. Step away, move back. I can stay relatively safe. Oh, damn it. Would you just deploy the damn Seeker Mine? Don't mind Seeker Mine and spamming it as much as I can, because the skill haste that I've got, it's going to come back relatively quick. Alright, so that first spawn group is done. I hate to waste the points right now. I've got 20 stacked to my tacticians. Now I'll deploy it. The reason why I put it on the chair is if I put it right over here to the side, there's a little planter right there. If I put it there, what'll happen is the heavy that's going to come out here really soon on the next batch is able to actually walk over and stand up on top of that and kick it. So I'm purposely withholding the throwing another Seeker right now, because I know that the next group is getting ready to come out. And as soon as I do, I want to be able to deploy the Seeker with 30 stacked on the tacticians. Because of that guy right there, the heavy. Why did that asshole drop a purple? I mean, seriously? Purples? If it ain't classified, it ain't shit. With this build, I don't mind using a weapon because it's just going to clear them a little bit faster. With my main build like this, no problem. I can do this on hard mode with ease and not use a weapon. heavy's still in here. Look at all the bullet holes on that wall. Alright, that Grenadier gone. Seeker out. Turret out. I see you, Mr. Heavy, over there. You're about to be dead. That's it. He's almost always the last one left alive. So I'll drop that. Over here, go free my hostage. And here's where we're going to go into the next hard part. That was easy. I mean, that's an easy part to clear. This next part is going to be a pain in the ass in challenging mode, simply because all the grenades get thrown. And honestly, at times I will actually, doing it on a squishy build in challenging mode like this, I will actually suicide. I'll not waste a med kit, because there's a couple different spawn layouts. The way that the heavies spawn, and there's going to be 2 heavies up here, and I'm going to have to worry about those, and then the grenade guys, going to have to worry about them. So may end up doing a suicide here, just depends. And it's all in the heavies, and one's over there, and one's over there. Let's see how it plays out. Yeah, I almost died there. Let's go ahead and use a med kit. And I can use grenades to kind of keep these heavies from getting too close. I can deal with them with the Seekers and the turret. They're going to keep going after that turret, no matter what happens. I want them to be focused on the turret. I don't want them focused on me so much. You are not getting up on me. Got to get these grenade guys out too. One more grenadier out, so we've got 2 heavies. 1 heavy's down. Just got my turret. So we want them focused on turrets, not on me. Damn you. Let me use a second med kit. Your ass is dead now. Alright, so let's get this Seeker out. That should take care of the 2 in the back. Well, it's just 1 now. And then we've got a sniper over there and a sniper over here. And looks like one other one. That's right. You can have all those Seekers just to yourself. Alright, so yeah, well, it's just the 1 sniper over there. Now, I could stick my head up and take shots. I have line of sight, but I'm not gonna. Not whenever I can sit here and wait for about 5 more seconds and then deploy another Seeker mine. Skill haste. Maxed out. Now that you're worried about that Seeker cluster coming after your ass, you're not worried about shooting at me as much. And now you're dead. Double barrel sawed off. That actually acts as a pistol. Alright, the rooftop is clear. The next spot, I don't have the voices turned on. I don't want the voices in my head. There's enough in there anyway. We got a free Ramos here. And he's going to slowly meander his way over here. Take his sweet ass time. And once he gets to about here, the enemies will spawn, so just kind of keep an eye on about where he is. Once he starts getting close, I can take my turret and set it up there. I'm actually going to come up here because I can escape over that side if I need to. Get my Seeker ready, and my turret will turn and face, and you see the laser come up, so I know that these guys are coming. I want to get his weak spot. See, there's the grenade. You don't need to be getting behind my ass. So I can always pull back. Now, I will be trapped here if I keep in this area. I don't normally have to pull back, but... Alright, well, we're done. Just if I need to, I've got areas that I can retreat back to. I don't want to waste a lot of med kits. I'm down to 3 med kits right now. That's no bueno. But that was actually the hardest part of the entire mission, is the first part, getting into the building and going across this rooftop. I mean, seriously, that was the hardest as it's going to be. The next spot we're going to get to is a little room down here that has another room between it, and I can actually hold this wall in this location here, and I'll go ahead and deploy, shoot the head off the mannequin. And occasionally I can get it just right. I hate having to use a frickin' medkit right there. But normally I can get the turret to land right there on the where the head was on the mannequin. I would rather die and instead of wasting another frickin' medkit. Because it's going to respawn me right here. I'm not going to lose anything progress-wise. And the head is going to be knocked off already, so I can take my time and put it right there where it can't be knocked off. So now I can focus in on just baiting. Baiting and waiting. The turret will do most of the work. There we go. Seeker mine up with a full 30 stack. See, with the pecan, as I keep killing people with this gun, it will increase the amount loaded into the magazine. Yeah, I screwed that up. I'll blame me on that one. But I am wasting my freaking medkits, and I don't need to waste medkits here. I'm not so worried about Bill's like, oh, well, you know, I keep getting killed. Yeah, who cares? Because I keep getting yellow drops. You know? As long as I'm getting yellow drops, I'm good. This is actually not as hard as I'm making it right now. Alright. And they're actually getting really lucky on their shots here. You can also use grenades to help soothe this a little bit. And it's random on what frickin' grenades get put in here. Wow, you seriously got that lucky whenever I just popped out for a quick burst? I'm not gonna waste a frickin' med kit for that. Alright, that door back there is not open yet, so I've got another wave that's gonna be coming from back there. So as soon as this one guy is dead here that's keeping this next spawn from coming in, then that door back there is going to open up. Oh, there was 2 of them. Okay. 3 of them. I'm gonna have to waste a freaking med kit. Double grenades. Lovely. And the heavy. There's nowhere to go to hide from this heavy, really. And I gotta reload. Thank you. Alright, let's get that turret back up. There we go. Oh, your damn grenades. They changed it and made it a little bit harder, actually. How the hell are you getting grenades to go through the fucking walls? Seriously? Oh, now the door opens up, and now I got the next spawn batch to deal with. And after this group is done, then I can just move on. You see I've got some extra yellows here. Come on, Seeker. Thank you. Turret's just about to disappear. There's nowhere to go to hide the other direction. I'll use all my grenades if I got to on this side. Come on. Oh. That didn't look good. You're done. Got a couple left. See, it's misleading on the mini-map on... What the hell were you throwing that grenade at, dumbass? Of how many targets you got left, because... Just die. There's stuff that's off the map, that's not even here. So it shows that there's another bad guy over here, and there's not. Thankfully there's more medkits around. There's usually medkits scattered all around, so it's not like it's a big deal. But it's showing that there's somebody else here, and there's not. They're out of the map play area, and that's something they never did fix. After, what, 2 years of the game being around, they still haven't fixed that crap yet. And they're putting out a new game in a month that I'm really looking forward to playing. Just looking for more medkits. So yeah, I mean, you're stuck in combat mode sometimes in these maps because, well, there's bad guys that are not even in the frickin' map. Yes, I should probably be using food and stuff like that. Oh, another flashbang. Grenades. I want you. Incendiary. Another thing, whenever clearing this final section, final room, you've got the initials that are there. You've got a series of spawns that we're going to have to deal with. 2 that come out of the door. You're going to have deal with Lorray sniping from across the frickin' map. But if you're playing solo, there's no sniper. If you're in a group, there's 2 snipers. One here, and you need to see how I'm at this backside right there. You stay right here. You don't trigger those spawns. As long as you move relatively quick, stay right here. You can shoot the first sniper, kill it. Come over here, kill the second sniper, which would be right there, and you're good to go. But now, the JTF will screw this up from time to time. Come to right here. Deploy Seeker. Deploy turret. There's almost no way to kill her before she decides to run and hide upstairs. But once she does, she's going to go upstairs and she will start shooting her grenade launcher. See, she's up there now. And you can sit here and do the Seekers and use a light machine gun and keep her suppressed. I mean, bitch just ate a whole entire freaking magazine. Now the two heavies are dealt with, she will then come downstairs. And see, magically, she's gone. So I'm actually going to retreat because I want to make them work for me. I want my turret there. And I'm going to move back. I didn't have a good setup on that layout. I want the turret to work for me. I'm not actually shooting, so they're going to be focused in on the turret. Well, see, magically they're throwing grenades over here like they know where I'm at. Never presented myself as a target, but they know that I'm here. So one or two more will die, and then we'll get the next spawn that'll come out from that bottom closet that there's nothing there. So they'll magically appear from that closet again like she did. I don't even care about her. So we will redeploy Seeker. I will snatch up that first aid kit. Turret back over here. You're shooting a shotgun at me? Really? No, I'm gonna let my turret do you. Oh, there's our heavy. I'm more worried about the heavy than I am about her. Yeah, see, she's dead. There's our other spawn. What kind of sissy ass toss was that? Oh, those weren't sissy ass. So yeah, it's pretty much just about over. Just need to clear out these mobs. Guess I could start using my weapon a little bit. Just to make this a little faster. I don't like going to them. I want them to come to me. So I got 100 rounds in my mag, and that's actually more than what the mag normally holds. You're not going to sit here and shoot me and take off my health like that. Must be the heavy coming. Oh, well. Might have been. Whoever it was coming is dead now. So we got about 3 left. Meanie, you got to come chase me. So, with that there, let's go see what she dropped us. Ah, did they die already? Okay. Predator's Mark holster, got a shotgun, tactical holster, pack, blah, 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 junk. See, again, it shows that there's a bad guy over here. So we need to go down there. But there's our field proficiency cache. That'll probably do more good for me than anything else. What do we get? Ugh. Whatever. So, Predator's Mark. I don't care. Don't care. Don't care. We're going to keep that Nomad. Again, I forgot to put that in my stash. White yellows. Don't want Lone Star. Pretty much, if it's not classified, it ain't shit. It's lovely. I don't need you or you. Don't need you or you. And that's it. But that's 3 Division Tech. Division Tech I need for respecking. And I got 41, so need 50 to be able to roll. So I'm probably not going to be able to teleport because I'm stuck in combat because of that one freaking mob. You have to look to see if suddenly you see XP roll up. If you see XP pop up, then you know that you're out of combat. But most of the time, you've got to run out and go all the way over to here. It sucks, but whatever. There we go. There. Now we're finally out of frickin' combat. So that was Lex on challenging solo. Yeah. With fair to crap gear. I think I've got all the other dailies done. See, this character still has a lot of side missions to accomplish. Base of operations is complete, but I mean, look at all these frickin' missions that have not been done yet. Green are for medical wing supplies, blue is for security wing, and the yellow ones are for my tech wing. I don't need the points. And the only thing I'm going to do is get... I can't go higher than level 30, so I'm going to get more field proficiency caches, which will be gear. Which is nice, but... I guess what needs to happen, is to pick a zone and finish it. See, I've got Return to Camp Hudson. All I got to do is go there and I can complete that one. Missing Person, Heather Lau. That one is a pain in the ass because you got to sit through all kind of those. Well, I forget what the hell they're called. It's like a hologram of an event that took place. This is Star Trek holodeck shit going on there. So, yeah. You got to go through a series of those. So it's going to return to you. And holy shit. Side mission discovered. So, yeah, none of these were done. I didn't mention any names of who failed to do all this stuff. There's a level 3. Praple's First Wave Vector 45 ACP. Yeah, nothing I need here. I check these places frequently because the vendors will sometimes have gear that even the starter vendor back here. This turret damage. I've already picked up a few of these today, but that's not bad. The best you can get is 4.0%, and the next level down is 3.5. So this is the second best performance prototype mod for turret upgrades. Why is all that red? Never seen that red before. It's weird. I don't like weird things. Even myself, I'm weird as fuck, so. Normally you talk to that person back there, get a set of missions, and then read that board there, and it gives you more missions. So I'm actually going to go ahead and dump off you. I don't need you in my inventory. I don't need none of this shit either. Let's see if I can just dump all this stuff in there. Probably don't have enough room for everything because I probably needed to just get rid of a lot of that stuff. But see, now my inventory is 7. How many space I got left in here? 113 out of 150. So, I like the story end, but I'm not going to carry it. Why you gotta stand next to me, you fuckhead? Don't need that. may keep that. We're going to dump that. I'm going to keep a sniper on me. Don't need 93R. And an assault rifle. Yeah, that's got my inventory down to 2. Just this gun and this gun. So I'm not being penalized for having all these other mods and all this other stuff in my inventory. So the next mission that was in progress right here is that just the thing that you need to do whenever you're playing this. So many people get it, the Division, just for the PvP. They watch all these YouTubers and like, I want to be just like them. I can do PvPs just like them. And they go and get their ass totally reamed. So they end up being hackers and filthy shitheads. So I have no desire to do the PvP in Division 1. Is not quite what I would say is fun. Yeah, I have to sit there. This is Heather Lau, Fei Lau's sister. So you have to go through and you have to hit investigate until you see that pop up, and then you can leave. And then you get your directions to your next spot. You basically follow your path, and it'll take you to the next series of echoes, is what they're called. But yes, I'm not a fan of the PvP. The Dark Zone stuff, I think it's wasted space in the game, if you ask me. It should have been... too many games are focused in on the PvP and general douchebaggery. I don't care what you drop. Picking up these things. These little laptops and the phones. Those are going to give you frickin' XP. 110,000 when you're at level 30. And though you can't level up anymore, you're still going to get field proficiency caches. Free gear just for stopping to pick up a damn phone or a laptop. Or just reading the messages off of it. Leave it the fuck alone. But the general douchebaggery is what attracts people to these games. They see all these YouTubers playing and they want to be just like that guy. I want to be just like blah blah or whatever. And you know, they think that they can be just like them, and then they realize that they suck greatly and they can't do anything close to like what these guys on the YouTube channels are doing, because these guys have played the game hardcore. They get into breaking down the individual algebraic equations on how to get the right gear balance for this and that. Oh, you don't use this gun, you use that gun with this stats on it, rolled to this, and you got to min-max that. And you know what? If that's how you see it as being fun, knock yourself out. Enjoy it. And yes, the Dark Zone is a place for unorganized douchebaggery based PvP system. Why do I say it's douchebag and stuff? Because I understand it's a contested area. I understand what it is and what it be like and all that stuff. I don't care. I'm just saying this. I'm going through here, say if this was the Dark Zone, and I started engaging in combat with these guys, and alright, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Thank you. I want to go over here and get my loots. Investigate the Echo. Now talk to this one. Now I can go to the next one. So I'm engaged in combat with, you know, 7, 8, 9 bad guys at one time. And a group, and I'm by myself, we'll say. I'm solo grinding. And now a group of 4 people will come up and see me, and instead of, oh, well, this guy's, you know, having a hard time with this fight, maybe we could give him a hand and that kind of stuff. No. Instead of being helpful, it's much, much more fun if this entire group of 4 people would actually just attack me and kill me for no reason whatsoever. I'm not carrying any loot that, you know, I can drop that will be worth picking up, or even if I am carrying loot. Okay, now I can actually go upstairs. This is not a hard mission, it's just a pain in the butt, just walking all around to do all this stuff. You can flag rogue, which, okay. Once you've gone rogue, you've made your intent clear that you are an asshole. You are not going to do anything productive to help anybody else. You're only out to kill other players. Okay, fine. But if you're allowed to flag yourself to be able to kill other players, why can't we flag ourselves to not be bothered by rogues? If I want to engage in that style of combat, then I should be given the option to either flag, yes, I want to be a rogue, or yeah, or no, I don't want to be bothered with this stuff. GTA 5, people complain about this shit all the time because some little cock gobbler will sit there and be in passive mode, and while they're in passive mode, they'll follow you around and wait for you to get engaged in combat or whatever else. And then as soon as it's to their best advantage, they will... you gave me completion on that, right? Yes, you're fine. Then they will flag out of passive mode into combat mode whenever it's at their advantage to attack you to be the most possible douchebag. One particular incident, and I don't get butthurt when I know people are going to be douchebags when I go in that zone, so I just don't go. But if I do go, I know that anybody that I run into there's a 90% chance that they're going to be douchebags instead of being helpful. You know what? I don't care if I get damaged. Let me the fuck out of there. It took me all out of the zone that I was trying to go to. Do virus research. These things right here, uplink, you're going to end up walking all over the damn place. So I try to clear out these first, the colored ones, before I do the light blue ones. Yeah, there's just a 90% chance that the people you encounter in the dark zone are going to be assholes. I have only a couple times met people that were not assholes. But one particular occasion, I'm in the dark zone on a low-level character, so it's not like I'm on a max-level character and I'm trying my very best to try to go there to grind gear and that kind of stuff. And, you know, okay, whatever, but I figure, you know, you die. Come on, stick your head up so you can die. Won't get messed with near as much. Go in there, just screw around the dark zone a little bit, try to clear some checkpoints, do stuff that might work towards clearing achievements on that character. So that's the reason why I would go in there, for achievements and clearing missions only. I have no desire to hang out and be a douchebag and engage in that kind of combat. Well, by myself, away from everybody, not bothering us all, and I'm clearing a checkpoint, no problem. Got it cleared. Onto the second one, getting it cleared, no problem. Get it done. Go to the third checkpoint, and as I'm trying to get the third checkpoint done, I'm engaged with like 10, 12 mobs at the same time. So I got my hands full. Oh, you're gonna die too easy. I want my turret to do some work. You died too easy. As I'm engaged... Ooh, I saw Tactician something. I know it wasn't classified, but... yeah. You know, like... you know, a lot. 10, 15, 20 bad guys I'm engaged in. Killed a large majority of them. Got them rendered down to about, 8, 10 of them left. And I got the fight under control. These two other asswipes come over and they wait until I'm fully engaged in combat. Nah, it's no good. Get rid of it. And then they attack and kill me. I'm carrying loot, okay? The loot that you're going to get at level 14 or something like that, not really that big of a deal. I don't want that. So it's not like they're going to make out with this awesome loot in the Dark Zone in level 14. They attack me while I'm engaged with 8 to 10 bad guys, and then double team me while I'm already overwhelmed by bad guys, and they kill me. Okay. I did not even bother to try to fight back against them because I didn't care. They're going to be douchebags. Nothing I can do about it. But I was like, you know what? Yes, I'm unlocking this door, and then I'm not going to go in because it's an achievement to unlock doors. There's nothing worth going in there for. There's no real need to even look at that. It's low-end stuff. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going back after these guys. Let them know that you can be douchebags if you want to, but, you know, maybe one of these days you're going to go double teaming somebody and you're going to end up getting your ass cut. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go after them. It's 1 versus 2, and I'm terrible at friggin' PvP in this game because I don't do the chicken dance. I'm not gonna. I don't like the frickin' chicken dance. And what I mean by the chicken dance is you're doing this, you know, frickin' hitting every key in the damn book, turtling left and right and up and down and sideways, and, you know, turning in circles and, you know, doing the chicken dance. All that, you know, bullshit. I'm not going to get into that. That doesn't suit me. It doesn't suit my style of combat. You know, I'm lazy bastard combat. I'm going to throw seekers and turrets. And this kind of build here is absolutely worthless in PvP. So, it's kind of pointless. I was on a different kind of build because it was level 14. I didn't really have shit for gear to begin with. But after going after these two guys, I ended up killing one of them, and the other one was so friggin' scared that he hauled ass and ran away. I'm like, you chicken shit bastards. Ugh, blues, really? I'm not even gonna get division tech for dismantling that shit. So it was just like, y'all suck. You wait until it's, you know, 8 bots versus me, and then it's the 2 of you versus me, and the 2 of you and 8 to 10 bots at the same time versus me. Yeah, okay, you overwhelmed me. You got the best of me because, yeah, it was 10 or 12 versus 1. Congratulations, you're a douchebag, both of you. Now wait until I'm engaged in heavy combat, and then they flag rogue. If they had been rogue, I'd have just moved on and not fought that group of bad guys. But they weren't rogue. So, but I noticed they were following me. I figured they were going to go rogue, but then I didn't see them, and, you know, whatever. But it's just funny as hell is, you know, they wait until I'm overwhelmed, and then they take advantage of the situation and then attack me. But whenever I come after them, they run like scared little girls. And I suck. So if I suck and you're running for me, then you really, really suck. So I thought that was hilarious. You know, you want to be douchebags and flag rogue and attack somebody when they're at a disadvantage. But as soon as they come after you, you're going to run scared. And yes, I did kill one of them. I tore his ass up with my little shitty gear. And he was the one that actually had my the loot that I had picked up and that they had stolen. He had it and other loot on top of that they had picked up. So not only did I get my shit back, but I just took their shit and I hauled ass. I went, did an extraction, and I got out of there and I took their shit. They thought they were getting ahead, and I ended up taking their frickin' lunch money. And again, I suck at that shit. Survival guide. Here's another thing. Now this is in that zone that I'm working on right now. if you're gonna play a freaking game, play the damn freaking game. And I'm talking smack about a certain individual. He knows who he be. Give me the target intel. You can keep your shit-ass blue gun. I'm gonna come right back in here anyway to go get this damn book. The hell out of the damn way. Don't see them two bad guys over there? You're running towards the assholes that are looting a corpse. That they probably killed the bad guy. Actually, they didn't, because I just killed basically the same guys here. But, yeah. That's what you run into in the Dark Zone. There's usually douchebaggery. People who are only out there to kill other players. And if you're not flagged PvP, then you're just a target. If they're rogue, they can attack you at will. They don't have to do anything. They've already announced themselves as rogue and against the division. So therefore, they can attack you at free will. But if I'm not flagged as a rogue, and they're not flagged as a rogue, I can't damage them. Friendly fire is relatively off. That's the way it should be. But like I said, if they can flag... Excuse me, I am talking. You need to quit being rude. Yes, I need submachine gun kills too. For another achievement. You quit fighting. The achievements I keep talking about as in dossier, commendations, and this is what I'm working towards, the shields. You can see I'm 95% here. I need to get 290 gear score, so that's why I'm out here trying to get new gear. I'm not going to the Dark Zone, so I'm not going to be able to do this. Not going to the Dark Zone, so I can't finish this one. That's 2/3 of the way done. Can't do the Underground because I don't have the DLC. Can't do Survival because I don't have the DLC. I keep trying to work on commendation scores or whatever. I've already got this one, which was Wave 15 in Resistance. Got this one, which is do all the weekly high value targets in a single week. I did all of them solo in like less than an hour. This one, Liberate the Base of Operations. It's like in the Army, you got the Thanks for Coming ribbon. Let's see, Fang. Do all these legendary missions. Can't do them solo. 3 full sets of classified gear. Well, that's going to be a tough one. Exotic stuff. I've got this one on my main account filled out. I've got all the exotic weapons and all the exotic armor. And of course the Chieftain, which is the one I'm working on right now, trying to find to 290 gear score, and that will finish out tier 2 of this. And you finish off tier 1, you get a reward on the Division 2. Tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's different levels here. This gives you a second set of rewards, a third set, a fourth set, naturally. But you need a total of 4. You got 1 here, get 3 more of these done, and you get tier 2, 4 more, and then 4 more. But all I'm worried about doing is getting this last one right freaking there, and it's just a matter of getting gear. And hell, it looks like I'm going to have this done before I get this done. And the gear score itself, I'll look at. So I don't have Underground, Survival, and Last Stand. I can't do those. PvP, I could probably work on some of these. They're not going to go towards the shields, though. But if I could do some of these, I'm going to get rewards back. Like burn 20 players. I could go in there with a frickin' flame turret or incendiary grenades with a flame crest build. And I'm going to get a cipher key fragment for setting 20 people on fire. Okay, fair enough. What the hell is this bullshit? This is PvP. This is Dark Zone. Fuck the Dark Zone. Fuck the Dark Zone. Not going to extract. I went in specifically to kill a rogue one time in the Dark Zone with my main account and main character. I killed a rogue and never got credit for it. So, even though I have killed a rogue player before, I never got my commendation for it. That's probably not going to happen. Most of this shit is Dark Zone crap. Kill 20 players with the Hungry Hog. Okay, I mean, not with this account. I don't have that gun. I've got it on main account. Kill 10 rogues. Clear landmarks. Most of this on the PvP commendation is Dark Zone crap. Blind 20 players. Okay. Throw 20 flashbangs and get that. Okay. Kill named enemies. Okay, could do that. That's not a problem, but it's still Dark Zone. I'm not doing Dark Zone shit, so pretty much finishing out that commendation is just not going to happen. Gotta wait on the outbreak or the other global events to come back. Westside Piers can work on that, or Skirmish can work on that. But Westside Piers, again, none of this is actually going to go towards getting the shields, so it's kind of pointless right now. Defeat enemies in resistance. I'm at 608 of 750, so yeah, I could go back in there in resistance mode and finish that out. Clearing boss waves, I'm at 7 of 10 on that, and then it'll be 10 more, then 10 more, then 10 more, so yeah, so basically 40 waves of that, of boss waves by itself. This is for finishing off all these hat trick, cease your resistance, and like a boss. So I've got to kill, you know, what, 1,000 bad guys and, you know, 30 more frickin' boss waves, and yeah, it's gonna be a long time running to get those cleared out. And what do you get? A patch. Ooh. Now there are things you can see, like this one is going to give you a patch. This one gives you a patch. There are reasons, if you're collecting patches, then you definitely want to do that. I hear something just spawned in. Like this one right here, you get Uplay bucks. Patch, achievements, patches. Some of them will actually reward a mask. Like this one right here. Kill a total of 10 hunters in the underground, survival, or resistance. I can't do any of those. Well, resistance. If I see a one in there, you can actually get that mask. Whatever. Let's see. You hunt me, I hunt you. Kill 5 hunters, and all those situations. I've killed 3 hunters already. Underground resistance. Huh. This character hasn't been to the underground, so I don't know how it's got 3 in underground, unless it's broken, and resistance mode is accounted for that. But if you're into collecting masks, that's how you go about doing it, is clearing through these things. Global events, I believe there was some mask here, like this one. Kill 5 cleaner bosses and you get a mask. Easy enough. Perform 25 marked headshot kills during critical outbreak and you get a mask. Too close for comfort. 10 headshot kills with a shotgun in World Tier 5, hard difficulty or above, and severe or critical modifier. I've got that one. I've got the other one there on the other account. But yeah, none of this amounts to shit, because all I want is that to be finished, so this will be finished. So I'll go back to playing my main account. You guys are spawning way too close for comfort. So eat Seeker and leave me the hell alone. Final measure gloves. Yay. Yeah, in the Division 2, when you loot items, you can loot them as junk. It'll automatically pick them up and mark them as junk. Actually, is that one better? No. That one's got shotgun damage, that one's got pistol damage. I don't like either one of them, so I'm hopefully going to find a better final measure. I mean, I can re-roll. Actually, unmark this one. I could re-roll one of them. See, this got firearms on it. This one has firearms on it. I could re-roll this stat and maybe change it to submachine gun damage or assault rifle damage. So I might actually do that. But it's 269. That's 274. It's a lower gear score number, and I've already improved this one some. I'm sorry, this one is a slight improvement and at least one stat, which is going to be here. I'm going to lose out on firepower, but whatever. But let's go back to the base of operations and see what we can do here. Cannot fast travel during combat. Why am I in combat? There's no frickin' body here. It might be on the other side of that frickin' building, but I'm not on the other side of that damn building. Oh, stupid shit. Smash the fucking glass out, idiot. Come on, come on, come on. Get me out of combat mode. Thank you. Fucking stupid. There's so many things I did right with this game. There's just a few little bugs that were never finished or never squashed in the last 2 years of the game. Maybe not enough people reported it, or maybe they just didn't give a shit. So, let's look at our pouch here. Nope, we don't have any separate keys. We have fragments. So, come over to the recalibration station. That was a pair of final measure gloves. Has higher armor already. Really rather roll that off and go with electronics, but whatever. Shotgun damage. I can replace it with enemy armor damage, skill haste, which I'm okay on skill haste. What does the other one have? Does it have skill haste? No. I like this one. I just don't need that pistol damage. So let's actually just roll off that pistol damage. And we'll just dump the other one. Replace that with submachine gun damage would be good. Since I'm using a submachine gun quite a bit, trying to get those points up. Yeah, let's try to find submachine gun damage. Enemy armor damage. It doesn't matter which one I select now. I'm just going to have to re-roll it again. We want submachine gun damage. There we go. 10%. It could be better. Since this one it only takes money to re-roll it, I get the lowest possible 10 to 12%. I'll just keep rolling this much until I get 12%, because it's credits, and these normal credits, I don't frickin' need them. So I'll switch it over to the marksman. I don't care. I'll just keep re-rolling it. I got millions of credits that I'll never use anything for. More pistol damage. So you can sit here and just do this, just rolling credits and trying to turn it into, here's pistol damage again. I don't have to change it. I can just say, okay, whatever, screw it, leave it the way it is. Then you got to wait for it to recalculate, not changing anything. There we go, 12% submachine gun damage. That'll work. And here's the thing is, no, I don't want the map, because I'm being stupid. I want this, that was gloves, I don't need that now, so I'm going to mark it as junk and dismantle it. Only got 2 fabric for it. But I need 50. I don't have enough to roll it. 43 out of 50. So by coming to the optimization station, I can take like this right here and I can improve it, and it's going to give me a additional, by using 50 division tech, I'm going to increase my skill haste, which can only go to like 8, I think. I'll end up getting more firearms. I get all the way across the board on all these. I can go all the way up to 1401. I can increase this and increase this. And once you get to a certain point, you can no longer, when it's maxed out, it's maxed out. You can't keep increasing it. But This has got a long ways to go. It's a gear score 278, and it can go up to, I think, 293 on this piece. Whereas these gloves, okay, it's low on armor. These are all maxed. This is just about maxed. I think 17 is the max. But this can go up and this can go up. I think 280 or 290 on this. So I can keep recalculating these guys or recalibrating with the optimization station and improving the quality of it. But each time I roll it, it's going to cost me 50 division tech. And division tech isn't just flowing easily. You got to get it from certain areas. Like this is fully optimized. It can't go any higher on gear score, armor, or any of these other scores here. They cannot be improved on. This is maxed out as best as it'll be. This is getting closer. So I think if I had a shitload of division tech, then that's what I need to actually roll. You can go about that in a couple different ways. I can do these guys, high value targets, and I've already done all the weeklies, so I'll have to wait before that resets. But then I could do all the dailies. That's going to give me some division tech. I can go to Dark Zone, find more division tech. I can go into the Westside Piers and run through the resistance stuff, which is the carrier. You got Pier 93, and you got the powerhouse. You've also got Westside Piers alerts. This is just a little static object right here, but as you're roaming around the Westside Piers, the random missions will pop up, and you can accept those missions and go and do them, and they're going to help give you division tech. Completing these are going to give you additional caches, which will also help with division tech. Dismantling some of your weapons will also give you division tech, but you're only getting like one here, one there. It's not a great big thing. So it's a pain in the ass to dig up all the division tech that you need to be able to farm out all that stuff. So I'll come over here and I'll do this, go to the very worst one, and I'll do this. It's going to cost, I'm going to get 50 Phoenix credits, and I'm getting some gear that I don't need. I don't really want all that shit. I just want frickin' division tech. I've already done all these. But as you can see, it gives you experience, equipment, gear set items, Phoenix credits. I also ended up getting other stuff, which probably end up going back out here to frickin' Camp Clinton. Mistake this is Camp Hudson and Camp Hillary, and go back out here and just run Westside Piers for a while, go and do some resistance, get a bunch of crap gear that I don't need and recycle it, or I can go through and pick a zone like I was doing a little while ago and just clear everything. And this is stupid too. Spawns you right here, right in the midst of this group of NPCs. And for the people who spawned in here and just went AFK when I said spawn, now you've got to sit there and wait, or you're stuck in the middle of bad guys, and yeah, it's just crap. Premium vendor, we've already seen what you got. You got encrypted caches. I don't have enough here, but I've got some premium credits. Yeah, I could always buy keys. I could buy one cipher key for 200, ooh, or 3 for 500. I don't have 500. Yeah, you get those cipher key fragments drop all over the damn place, and they auto convert when you get 10. Fire Crest, that's cool. D3 FNC is not as much fun as it used to be. Funnel measure, nope, I got a classified. Tactician's gloves. This one has LMG, critical hit, and pistol. And mine, I'm using final measure. Never mind. SMG, LMG, and critical hit. Yeah, I like mine better. Nomad. Was there any more Nomad? So I've been getting these, the classified caches, so that I can get hopefully some decent classified gear, and then if it's nothing that I want, I just break it down. So is there any more Nomad? The benefit to running Nomad, especially a 5-piece or the full set. 4 pieces, essentially what you're doing. At 2, you get 15% health on kill. On 3, you're constantly getting a little bit of healing at all times. Even while you're in combat, you're gaining health back, allowing the user to regenerate all segments of health. So you could return back to full health just by having 3 pieces of Nomad's gear sets on. So you're constantly being healed. Not much, but enough that when you do a 4-piece, if you receive fatal damage, you're instead healed to full health. So you combine this with Recovery Link, and you've got a chance that if you receive lethal damage, if you get killed, essentially, you could get this right here could pop, and it can happen once every 4 minutes, and it can put you back at full health. And then if you get killed again, Recovery Link may pop for you, and you get healed back to full health. Same with when you get into the 5 and 6-piece set, then what happens is you end up with it removes the cooldown essentially. So what can happen is you're going through and doing all this, it may actually just say the hell with it and not have a cooldown, and you instantly get that full heal again instead of being dead again. So you may full heal 2, 3, 4, 5 times in a row if you get a lucky roll. So that could break, and it has broken some of the PvP combat in the Dark Zone. So by having a full Nomad set, you could do that. And then you got there's another set that's I don't like this glasses. Where you're in combat and someone throws a grenade. Instead of it blowing up, it actually, you pick up the grenade, put the pin back in, you put it back in your inventory. So if you're out of grenades and somebody's throwing grenades at you, you can pretty much just pick up their grenade when they throw it, put a pin back in it, and save it for later. So yeah, that's kind of funky. Useful in groups and stuff. So this guy right here, hair. I'm not going to change that right now. Accessories. I don't want those glasses. I want to change my... Oh, I don't want no frickin' piercings. Number 7? No, that's what we had. 8. Not bad. Nope. There we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. Hide equipment. Let's go back to the hair. And we'll do that. Beard style. Yeah, let's go with that. That's what we're sporting right now anyway. Confirm. Update appearance. Updating. And that's a pork pie hat that I'm wearing, by the way. Because I don't have the tactician beret. My main character, I've got the full tactician set, and I've got at least one other beret. But this is the tactician clothing set. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to take a break, and I'll just keep on keeping on. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you around.